Billions and billions of people enjoy McDonald's. But what most people don't know is its dark, dark history. And by history, I mean the last year. From unsafe working conditions to employees getting injured by customers, sexual harassment, and the craziest part, multiple instances of children working at McDonald's. One of the ways that people get hurt is by the very customers that they're trying to serve food to. I don't know what it is about people's sense of entitlement and attitude, but McDonald's employees are constantly put in dangerous situations from their customers. Here we see two people assault a manager because they got their order wrong. That is absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. That manager could have been injured, he could have fallen, or maybe even worse, hurt the customers themselves. If you're working a minimum wage job and customers are starting to assault you, guess what? You're not working that minimum wage job anymore. You got to find a different look. That guy getting assaulted is not my client, but if you're ever working for a fast food restaurant and a customer puts their hands on you, you might automatically have a claim. My name is Josh. I'm an attorney licensed in multiple states, and as always, I'm not your lawyer. But if you are a victim of an injury while you're working at McDonald's or any other fast food place, you need to talk to a lawyer. If you want help for this or any other issue in the video, go to notyourlawyer.law or call the number below for a free consultation. Sometimes it's literally just a mob. This unruly mob coming back from a celebration ends up going into the McDonald's, and you can see right there the workers are terrified. Like, how can you be so cruel to minimum wage employees? It is absolutely disgusting as they start to throw things and tear down the store. You do not have a duty as an employee to attack a customer or touch a customer or stop absolute violence like this. Your job is not security guard. You are not the police. Working in fast food is chaotic, and it's way too easy to get injured. Don't ask for a day off. Contact an attorney if it happens on the job. Over the last couple years, it's been harder and harder to find people that are willing to work at a fast food restaurant. And McDonald's has been hit particularly hard by this. And we've seen them start to cut corners. No bigger example than multiple McDonald's in the last year being accused of having children working at McDonald's. Check out this short on YouTube as an employee rounds the corner and you see a kid that, pausing it, looks to be like 10, maybe 12 years old. Well, that's one kid. That's an isolated incident. Fast food is a hard job, and it's been harder and harder for McDonald's to put good staff inside their stores, and they're starting to cut corners with multiple examples in the last year of kids being found inside McDonald's. 3 franchisees in Kentucky were sued for having multiple kids working inside the McDonald's, with some as young as 10 years old. Imagine a 10-year-old making your Happy Meal. That's messed up. The owners were convicted of violating multiple federal child labor laws. If you suspect your employer is hiring underage people and/or illegal workers and not paying them a fair share, you can report it, and it's not going to get the kids in trouble. In fact, actually, they can be entitled to damages. Vice recently covered a story about the next issue, which is sexual harassment. When you work at a McDonald's, there's a ton of turnover, employees are coming and going, and for a lot of people, it's their first job. This creates an uneven power dynamic between managers, who often have only been working there for a limited amount of time, and employees who are just excited to have a chance to provide for their families. This has led to dozens and dozens and dozens of allegations of sexual harassment and sexual abuse, with some of them settling for millions of dollars. This story, and you can check out the link in the description, covers individual women's stories. In researching this video, I didn't just find 1 or 2 examples of managers abusing power. I found tons and tons of stories from people saying that they couldn't go on breaks or get days off unless they went on dates with managers, to stuff that is more gruesome that I won't even include in this YouTube video. If you feel like a manager is pressuring you into a date or a kiss or anything sexual or talking to you inappropriately, you need to talk to a lawyer. Not only is that not okay, and not only do you deserve to get paid for that harassment, but you want to stop the manager. Getting it reported, documenting it, getting medical evidence together of your injuries. That's true whether you're hit by a customer and another employee or you have an accident. You always want to be documenting so that you can prove your side of the story and stop this from happening in the future. Fast food is associated with kids after soccer games, a late night of drinking, or a family that needs a quick meal on a vacation or running around their day, but it's so much more. Fast food is a part of American culture and it's always going to be there, but we have to treat employees that make and prepare the food better. Fast food is a hard job. In fact, as I was preparing for this, I was like, man, I don't know if I've ever had a job as hard as some of the people that I've seen standing and sweating and grabbing stuff and getting yelled at and harassed and being under stress for minimum wage. We need to treat you better. But right now, if you're watching this, you need to stand up for yourself. Any of the stuff that we've talked about in this video happened to you, reach out, contact us, we'll represent you and get you the justice you deserve. But also, if you're watching at home and you don't work in fast food, you need to treat the people that work at McDonald's and other fast food places better because they're people, okay? We get the food and we throw the food away, but the people, those are going to be people forever. Last thing I'll say to the Karens that are out there that want to harass somebody, guess what? If they got your order wrong, just freaking eat it, man. There's people in line. Oh, I didn't want pickles. Take the pickles off. You're in your 40s. Greatest generation, my ass. Eat the mayo. I just want to say this channel does not condone violence. But if you've been working 12 hours on a shift at McDonald's and someone makes you redo it because you had pickles on a burger without pickles, I will personally represent you if you throw a pickle at them. No, I'm kidding. You can't. That part was, just this part was a joke. The rest of this video has been pretty serious. This is the most McDonald's that I've ever seen in my life. These are mostly empty containers. We didn't actually spend $200 on McDonald's. I just want you to know that. We did get the Grimace meal, but we didn't get the shake. That was, I blame DoorDash. No one will notice. It's pretty good. I feel like that's a good shot. It's insulting they charge money for that, though. Welcome to Not Your Lawyer. Now we're a mukbang channel. What's the toy, though? What was the toy? We got a toy, at least one toy, right? Is it any good? I haven't seen a Happy Meal. So this is the Happy Meal. What's it do? Oh, it's gonna put a little kid's eye out. Hey, just poke your eye out. You call me. Not Your Lawyer. I was surprised when I was researching this how many slip and falls happened at McDonald's. You have a lot of soft drinks. You got a lot of grease. There's a lot of different things that people can track in. And a lot of people, they slip, they fall, they get hurt. And for the most part, McDonald's takes care of you. They got insurance. If you can prove your damages, document everything, and you get a lawyer, you got a really good chance of getting compensated. Yeah, that's true for employees, but also I'll throw this in for the customers that are watching at home.